Yo guys, what up? Franchise here coming to you today. We got some Titanfall Attrition gameplay rolling in the background on Training Ground. I turned it into my Stomping Ground. I get to call my Titan immediately thanks to a refurb burn card, and I put in some work. They definitely weren't ready for what was about to happen to them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this destruction I unleash on this team. Also, I've gotten a few people asking me, Steve, what's your favorite Titan weapon to use? I'm having trouble taking down Titans and I don't last very long. I'm a Titan. And I just want to say really quickly, in my opinion, the best weapon to run with your Titan is the 40mm cannon. The chain gun is really good if you want to farm grunts and take out a lot of people really quick, but when it comes to the game, the name of the game is Titanfall. You want to take the Titans out, and you want to last longer in your Titan. That's how you're going to get more points, and you're going to get more points when you take down more Titans, and in my opinion, the 40mm cannon gun does just that. If you're really accurate like I am with this gun, you tear people up so quick with it. Also, in combination with your salvo rockets, you can take down a Titan in probably 4 or 5, maybe 6 hits total, and if you pair it with the dash core and electric smoke, man, you get yourself out of some really shitty situations very, very quickly. So I hope that helps you guys out. Now, what we're talking about today is what is the definition of a failure? And in my opinion, we're going to be talking about video games today. And the biggest thing recently that I can relate this to is Titanfall. Now, I'm trying to give you the most unbiased opinion I can about this game because I truly adore this game. This game has been so much fun for me to play. I've had a lot of fun playing it. I've played it for a long time. I went through a full generation. I used all the weapons. I've played all the different game modes, and I wanted to give my fair assessment of this game before I could really do a commentary about if I think this game failed or not, or in general how games could even fail. In my opinion, Titanfall didn't fail. Titanfall is heavily successful for what the game is intended for. And now, I feel like there's too many people that put a lot of false hope into this game as it being the Call of Duty savior, because everybody's tired of Call of Duty, and you know, a lot of it has to do with Call of Duty Ghosts fucking sucked. Nobody wants to play Call of Duty anymore, and they're putting all their eggs in one basket with Titanfall, saying, you know, fix what I love to do. And in my opinion, that's the wrong way to go about it. If you put all these unrealistic expectations on something, especially a video game, you're gonna fail. Your expectations are gonna fail you. That doesn't mean the game is bad. If it's truly not a game for you, then I completely understand, and that's cool. We will see eye to eye on that. I realize that not every game is for everybody. Like, not every person's gonna love Call of Duty. They might play Battlefield. Not everybody loves Battlefield. They might play Call of Duty. You know, not everybody might not like shooters. They'll play GTA. But the game isn't a failure because you simply don't like to watch it or play it. And I feel like so many people put games into categories, especially on YouTube, because they're like, well, that's going to be something I want to bring to my channel. It's going to, you know, elevate my content. It's going to do this for me. Instead of thinking the main purpose of these games is to just play them and have fun and experience the game. Now, of course it didn't have as many things as all the Call of Duties now, but you have to understand Titanfall was one of the first games of its franchise, okay? It's going to have more games in it down the road, and this is the first iteration of it on Xbox One. So, you know, there's going to be some bumps, there's going to be some issues, especially frame rate issues. I mean, Xbox One is the reason why a lot of people are worried about frame rate issues. And in general, I feel like you can't blame hardware. You can't blame a game because of the hardware aspect. Like, there's nothing that game developers can do about what hardware is handed to them. If you really think about Call of Duty the last few years, how many problems have they had getting the game to simply function correctly? Like, think about it. Lag issues, which is, you know, part of their game, part of their servers. You know, game-breaking engine failures like lightweight being too good in some of these games, camera angles not working, you know, general just things about the game being broken. If you look at Titanfall, all of those things are sound in this game. And not to mention, the last point I really want to make about this whole classifying games as a failure, too many people want to compare the game to Call of Duty and think it's a fair comparison, because it's not. I use it to relate to points, but at the same time, if people spent more time trying to play Titanfall as it's intended to be played, which is parkouring, calling in your Titans, being in your Titans, playing the objectives, you would have actual fun. But I feel like too many people want to sit in corners, not wall run, say there's not enough weapons, and, you know, there isn't this, there isn't that, and it's not fun for them because it doesn't have all these features. But maybe you should take the positives of the fact that everything in the game works right. If you really think about it, the game runs correctly, and it's fun to play. it might not be fun to watch, but not every game is fun to watch. And let's be honest, if you're doing commentaries, most of the commentaries, you're not watching gameplay, you're listening to what people talk about anyway. But that's just my opinion. Now, I just want to say, I don't think Titanfall's a failure, but if it's something that you guys don't want to see on my channel, I'm not going to force it down your throat. But let me know what you think about this topic. Did Titanfall fail for you because of the standards that it was set and the hype, or did it fail because you simply just don't enjoy the game? And I want you to be honest with me, because I want to have some good dialect about this. I want to better understand people's reasoning for why they think a game failed of this caliber. Because in my opinion, like I said, this game has been highly successful, and for me, I love playing this game. I play this game still more than Call of Duty since release. But that's all for me, guys. I'll have another video hopefully a little bit later this week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Make sure you leave a like and leave a comment about the topics, and I will talk to you guys later. I'm out. Peace.